Hello students, welcome to my class. Today we are going to study one more small topic from the elective paper BOD 102, that is Research Methodology, Bioinformatics and Biostatistics. This is a topic from Unit 1, that is Basic Concepts of Research and General Laboratory Practices. Module name is Research Methods and module number is 2. Myself, Dr. Ranjita Savaikar, Associate Professor, Department of Botany, PSSRSN College, Farmagudi, Ponda, Goa. This is the outline of my presentation wherein I will be explaining the steps involved in research process, importance of research methodology. After I complete this module, you will be able to explain definition of research, you will be able to elucidate research process and understand various methods to carry out research. In the earlier module, we have already defined what research is. Still, research is a systematic inquiry to describe, explain, predict, and control the observed phenomenon. There are steps involved in this research, and these are three main steps. When you think of doing research, you have to pose a question which is clear and focused. You have to collect the data to answer that question. And the third important step is you have to present an answer to the question. You have to collect the data to answer the question and you have to present an answer to the question. Let us see the research process. The entire research process involves 11 different steps. Let's see the first step. When you think of doing research, you have to select and formulate a problem. In which area you would like to work. Suppose if you decide to work in the field of ecology and environment, first thing you have to do is you have to collect the literature. This is called as surveying of literature. As I explained to you, literature refers to the written work. So you have to collect the literature. The third important step is you have to develop a hypothesis. Now, what do we mean by hypothesis? Hypothesis is mere assumption to be proved or disapproved. The fourth step in research is to design, the research design. This is a master plan for specifying the research methods. The fifth step is sampling design. Suppose if you think of working in the area of water pollution, you have to decide how you are going to collect your samples. So you have to design it, sampling design. Then the next step is collection of data. When you do the analysis, you will generate a lot of data. Then you have to process the data and analyze the data. Next step is to test the hypothesis. After which you have to do the interpretation. After interpretation, you need to prepare a research report. And whatever research work that you have done, you have to publish your findings in the reputed journals. Now let us understand what is the meaning of the word research methods. What is the meaning of methodology? Methodology refers to a science of knowing how research is done scientifically, or it is a systematic way of solving problems by logically adopting various steps. It aims to describe and analyze methods and their limitations, and methodology helps to know the product of scientific inquiry. Let us see the two main research methods. That is, the research is carried out either by inductive method or by deductive method. What do we mean by inductive method? Inductive method is used to analyze or examine an observed event. This is also referred to as qualitative research. The second method is called as the deductive method, which is used to verify or confirm or prove the observed event. This is also referred to as quantitative research. Now, in this diagrammatic representation, you can see the research methods. Depending on your research problem, you can conduct a survey. What is the meaning of word survey? Survey refers to a technique of gathering the data by asking questions, by taking interviews, or by telephoning the people. Next method is case study, which involves an in-depth study of individuals or a particular phenomenon. Another method is experimental method. A set of experiments are conducted during this method to give evidence to the experimental hypothesis. The fourth method is observation, which involves either the human observation or observation using the mechanical tools. Now, after you generate the data, you have to go ahead with the statistical analysis. Let's understand what is the importance of statistical analysis. Statistical techniques are used to establish relationship between the data and unknown. Various statistical tools like correlation, regression, probability, these are used to do the further analysis of the data collected. Now, these techniques help to evaluate the accuracy of the result. Research methodology helps researcher in designing experiments, collection and classification of data. It helps the researcher in determining the parameters required to be studied. It helps in choosing the method to study the parameters. It also helps in standardizing the method and testing the suitability for specific problem. By using specific method, one can do tabulation, presentation, analysis, and interpretation of collected data. Reporting all the details in the form of thesis or dissertation or research paper. By adopting a proper methodology, you can do the reporting of all the details in the form of thesis or dissertation or research paper. These are the reference books which you can refer for further reading. And these are the web links. Thank you.